What's up, YouTube? I'm here with
Ryan Lagadon.
And what you did this past weekend?
I went 4th place in our Hawaii Regionals.
Alright, let's get to it.
Okay. So my deck is called Superheavy Cen-Pai. So start off the Centur-ION, staple, 1, 3, 1, 3. The new Wake Up. This card is disgusting. It is really disgusting. So we'll talk about this one later. And then we also have Superheavy, best card in my deck, hands down. 1 card starter will get you the whole play, and the rest of it. That's it for this. Not much to say. Then we get into the interesting part. Tenpais. Level 4 tuner. Helps a lot. We got the green, and then we got the searcher. And then Sang-in, and then the field spell. So with this package, it's like if all else fails, you just go straight into OTKing your opponent with the Tenpai stuff. Comes up a lot. It's really fun. A lot of people don't expect this part of the deck. So, and then for the non-engine will be hand traps, 3 ash, 3 shifter. Don't mind the last one. I still gotta find one. And then 3 nibs and 3 TTTs. This only came up like twice, but majority of the time I always sided out 1. I might just cut it down to 1, or cut it down to just 2. But I don't know. We'll see.
How are those cards at the regional?
This is crazy. This is all you need for the hand traps. This is all you need.
Yeah.
So shifter your opponent, and then they think they're gonna, if they don't pass and if they go 5 summons, you just nib them, or you just ash them in the correct spot, and it slows them down a lot.
Were there any awkward moments where you shifted them, but then you drew like all your Tenpai stuff?
Not really. Only because like you run like, I want to say 26 starters.
Yeah.
So basically all you need to do is like shifter your opponent, try to go into Wakashi play, and then Wakashi. Normal summon either him or the level 3, so you can search out for the quick play and you just go straight battle phase, or you just normal summon the Primera will get you the field spell, even though it's counterintuitive because you have to send it to the graveyard instead of banish. But as long as you can just get to the Calamities lock, I think you're fine at that point.
So there are no awkward moments where you draw this weird stuff?
Nah, not really. Everything did its job, honestly.
How many cards are you playing in the main deck?
I play 47 in the main deck. I try to cut it down, but it's just like mathematically 26 starters. Like you're bound to see one of them, and you get your whole play to get to Calamities.
Okay.
If I had the question, if Calamities did get banned, then it's fine. You just run 2 Cosmo Blazers, so they would have to deal with 2 interruptions.
Yeah, because your first turn board is still strong.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. I'll show you guys the combo video at the end because I know a lot of people on Facebook was asking for it, and it's a 1 card starter.
Yeah, I can do it after.
Crazy.
So extra deck.
Yep. Never came up. Came up. So the 2 level 12s, just overlay it. Make Zeus.
That's funny.
It's super funny because if you like Zeus the board and then you have the trap card in your graveyard, the Centur-ION trap card, you just banish it, special summon the resources back, and then end phase put the Primera Trudea back into the spelling trap zone. And you have a 3,000 beat stick, a 2,000. That's already 5,000. You just gotta put another body in the field on the board and just go for game. And Baguska is mainly for like if I get drolled or if I get deburied, you just slap them on there and just pass. Like a lot of people can't really play through Baguska because especially Tenpai. Tenpai can't get over this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's funny. This is the only 2 XUs that I run. I don't run any links. So never came up, but it's situational. Came up once, never came up, but it's always good to have Black Rose. Always came up. This is part of the combo. Always came up. Cosmo Blazer. This is what you end with in the 1 card starter. best card. Konami. I don't know why you didn't. I don't know why you didn't ban this, but until you ban this, I will keep on playing this.
Yeah.
Double Legatina. Never. The second one didn't come up, but if I were to switch it out, I would take out one Legatina for like maybe an SP Little Knight or another Cosmo Blazer. Honestly, because I think the second Cosmo Blazer came up more than the two Legatinas, and two of the new ones. Best card, best extra deck card. It's just, it can play really well with Shifter. If your things get banished, you can just put it back in the Spawn Trap Zone. It's just, we really needed this card. So, thank you, Konami. So, yeah. Side deck.
Side deck time. Yep.
Best card in my side deck. Ghost Ogre.
How's Ogre?
She's always awesome. She's my favorite card in the game since day one. And now she's utilized in this format, so yeah. So if I were to like switch it out, like say if I go up against like Tenpai or Yubel, all you gotta do is just switch out the shifters, and then you're fine. Then you're fine. So, and then we have the Bestial package, awesome package. You know, clear boards, end phase, search for a Tenpai for OTK the next turn.
Yeah.
Best.
Have you thought of main decking just a Visceral Magma? Because I know pure Tenpai builds, they made like just one Magma because it's technically a road up for the dragons.
I wouldn't mind, but the thing is because my deck is already 47, 48, and I mean, I can try to find room for it, but it's just like very situational with this. And mainly, I wanted to use this against Lab, Voiceless, Yubel, Branded. It's just, this card really helps. It was either this or Ghost Bell, but I felt like this package was a lot more stronger when playtesting, for sure, hands down.
Yeah.
It's really good. And then I used to play Bestial, was Dispatter, but because like I never main decked this pattern didn't really come up. So.
Oh, the synchro.
The synchro. So, and then the Gamma Seals. This was funny. This was funny. Yeah, this card was really funny because I went up against a UL player and then he ended with like a Yama, Apple, the Omnigate.
The rank 10.
Yeah, the rank 10. So usually they would have like three to two interruptions on the Appaloosa, which is fine. You just play through that. And then the Omnigate was the one I had a problem with because it's huge, it's big, so I can't really run it over. So you just kaiju it, and then you just kind of play around the Appaloosa, or you can go Tenpai, activate field spell, go into Black Rose, and they can't respawn to it. So.
Did you play against any Pearly at all?
Pearly, no. This is also, yeah.
It's also good for against Pearly.
It's really good against Pearly, but never played against Pearly, so thank God. Board breakers. Back row hate. I hate back row hate. Like, I hate back row decks, for sure. So, these were a must. So, if anything, if you're going second, you take out, I would side out, like, the whole Superheavy engine.
Yeah.
Because it conflicts.
Yeah.
So, and these don't have effects where you can banish it from its own effect. So, that's, you just pretty much game them from there.
Yeah,
and on top of that, like, Tenpai, you can, besides using evenly match, you can OTK when breaking the back row, and then just proceed to go battle phase and just run everything over.
Yeah.
Evenly, it's just a good board breaker, to be honest, this format.
As a side note, because per Wakuishi Resolve, you cannot have a Spore Shot in the grave. Yeah.
That's the only unfortunate downfall. That's like my main deck, situations where I have TTT and I get hand trapped, but I have the Wakuishi play. Just do that play first, get it over with, and then activate everything else.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is my side deck, main deck. And I'm gonna showcase the combo line.
Yeah.
And it's really simple, easy. I learned it in like 3 days, 2 days most. Shout out to Matt Thompson because he sent me the video on it, and I was really surprised with it. So you just need one card and any card to, I would say, discard. So
one card and a half.
Yeah. So basically, you go activate pen skill, effect, special summon, and then you go for the other guy, which is want to say the brick. Activate him.
Yep.
Search this, and you equip it, and effect special summon it. And then from here you synchro these two. This goes grave. This will be extra. Okay, that's grave. This is extra. And then from here you go into the entertainment. Shout out to Jeno.
Yep. That's my coffee.
And then effect, bring out the Wakushi. You don't want to put him in the pendulum zone yet, because you're gonna use it to synchro summon.
Yeah.
So at this point, you synchro, and then put this back in the scale.
Yeah, from this effect. Yeah.
And then you bring out the new one, effect.
So that'll be chilling one, change to Wakushi, back to scale. Yeah.
And then you grab the wake up or stand up. So this is where you need the discard part. Like, it doesn't matter what you discard at this point. But then you activate stand up, you pitch the random card, and then you place Trudia. Trudia effect, special summon. Make it a level 8, doesn't matter. You're just gonna use her effect, place her back. And then you're gonna go Primera. Primera effect, Spell and Trap, special summon. Effect to add the new wake up. Wake up is really awesome. So at this point, if your opponent nibs, you just activate special summon the token. So this is what is probably gonna happen right now. Token, make it a level 8, target the Trudia. So say if you get nibbed right there, right?
Yeah.
You just go banish wake up, and then you ditch the trap card, the Centur-ION trap card, and then everything is wiped, right? And then
so here we got nib, yeah.
Yeah, this is under nib. So you just banish the trap card, special summon it back, end phase, put effects, put this back in the spell and trap zone, and you still have the calamities lock. Okay. But if you didn't get nib, which your opponent, if your opponent doesn't nib at that point, right? Wake up is in the graveyard, whatever. You take the token that's a level 8, and you use Primera, and then you go into the Crimson Dragon effect, target, push it back, and then you go into the Cosmo Blazer. And then at this point, your ending board will be, and then end phase effect, put Primera back. Yeah. And even if all else fails, and then you have this end phase, and if you have more monsters in your hand, you still have your pen summoning. So you can still pen summon monsters from your hand. Yeah. That only came up once. It's pretty crazy because like even if they imperm or whatever, as long as you have your pen skills, you can pendulum summon.
It's pretty crazy because like if you draw your Tenpai monsters, you can just pen summon them too.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I would say like would really help. So knowing that on your opponent's turn, you're playing on your opponent's turn basically. So you're gonna special summon these two, and then you're gonna go into Crimson Dragon target, whatever, and then you go into Calamities lock your opponent, and they can't play. So the next turn, you're gonna have to deal with Calamities, Cosmo Blazer, and this with a Trudia in the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what I did all on Saturday, and I hope you guys enjoyed the combo line, because I know you guys were a lot of you were wanting to know how it works.
And then the Tenpai still plays a surprise factor too.
Yeah, so the Tenpai is just basically if all else fails and you get 4 hand trapped, and then you just play your Tenpai engine. And remember now, everything that board was just from one card. That's not the rest of the 4 cards that's in your hand. You know, you could have hand traps plus, or you can have the Tenpai stuff and just kind of save another game from using these two. Cannot be destroyed by battle, so you're fine from there. Yeah. So other than that, the deck is really fire. It's fun. It's really fun, honestly.
So would you say it's all gas?
It's all gas. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's all gas.
And you have like TTT backing up and stuff.
Yeah, TTT is like
shifter.
Yeah, if I get hand trapped, like I get rewarded by TTT, and it's either like if I have like hand traps, and I know I have a starter for next turn, I would just look at my opponent's hand, just take out the 1-card starter or whatever that will get them to their engine going, and they would have the top deck, and I get knowledge. So majority of the time I was looking at my opponent's hand. The draw part is like if I have nothing in my hand. So, but majority of the time I would have pretty much play. Going second, a lot of you guys ask, oh, what would happen if you went second? Tenpai. Just Tenpai. Or you just bait out your opponent's interruptions, negations with the Wakashi play, and then let them negate everything that's Centur-ION to the super heavy, and it's just like, okay, battle phase, activate quick play spell, go into the red one, and then attack, effect, special summon the green one, and then you just Tenpai combo from there. And you don't need to. You're gonna OTK your opponent at that point because you technically don't need that synchro. What is his name? The like really expensive synchro that everybody likes. Yeah, you don't really need that card, honestly. It's just there to make sure that you guarantee overkill your opponent. But other than that, I feel like the deck worked out really well. Like truly, it was crazy playing this deck. It was really would I change some stuff? It would be pretty much the extra deck. That would pretty much be it. The main deck, I felt like it did its job. It did what it's supposed to do.
What would you change in? What would you change in extra deck?
The Legatina for sure. You don't need to run 2. You can just run 1 because Legatina is basically you're gonna overkill your opponent, or you get some situational card off the field. Plus you get a draw. Like that's pretty disgusting.
Would SP Little Knight be an option for you?
SP would be an option. It's only because there's so many Baguska as me. Like I can just SP summon banish Baguska. But other than that, like SP is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. So.
All right. Any shoutouts?
Shout out to Ever Fucking Beach. Also shout out to Geno, Timo TK, Matt, Richard, Bryson, and then I also want to give a shout out to Blake for playtesting with me the day before, and shout out to Ideal 808 for hosting again. It was really fun, and shout out to everybody that attend. So yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, congrats, man. Thank you.
Thanks.